warming up outside.
No, I waiting for chips.
Waiting for chips. Really live TV show to get to. She's waiting for chips. Well, I was, she says. Mrs. Woman, come on. You're not going in those shoes. They're comfy. Come on, Margaret.
Bella's still got a ticket. Could you not come?
I better not. My mother and so forth.
Oh, well, where are you mopping, gents?
There's been an overflow, level 2 Uranus southbound. They bleeped me over from northbound.
You're in demand with that mop.
We have it to do.
Is that all right, then, picking us up after?
Roger Wilco, I'll be there.
Mrs. Woman, get on.
I might be too famous to talk to you by then.
Oh, what, the telly?
I'll see you.
What's it called? Speak up, Rambo. Television business. What's it called? Magic Moments. Magic Moments.
Wait. Get smashing, boys. Here she comes.
Really, boys, you're very naughty. I know I'm going to be on the front page of every paper tomorrow, looking at complete don't know what.
Good to be back, man.
Well, I'm English, darling. This is home. Football, Marmite between Mum. Beggars, no choice of lettuce.
Is that Michael Barrymore?
What do you like? It's him off news. Michael Barrymore.
Mrs. Franklin. This is my party. Could I have a word?
Oh, no, that's fine. We just needed to know she was actually on the premises.
Oh, no, that were plain sailing, really.
Is she the little dark one?
No, the one in blue with the perm.
The same everyone, but her in blue anorak. They are not.
Why?
No, I mustn't, really. I mustn't say a word.
Miss Bedford, we wrote to you in LA. We are the 2 diabetics from Kettering.
Ken.
We won't be back in time for Magic Moments, but we're taping it. We ordered your book.
Sweet of you.
We never miss glamour. I was once mistaken for you at a traffic light.
Oh,
Is it true that they're going to act serious?
no.
Would it be possible to have a 10x8 colour portrait to Kay and Bunty?
Thanks.
Good luck with Magic Moments. We loved you in Lakeland Vet. We do your workout. Have you a message for diabetics?
When you deal with me, Claire, think icon.
See you, baby. Hello, ladies. I wonder if you'd mind just swapping around and you sitting on the other seat. Thank you.
What's the matter? I've got numbered seat.
Banging into you there.
Idea for the Pat Bedford book, chapter 4. Maybe analyse a typical interview such as the magic moments. Break it down for grammar, vocabulary, content. Really try and expose the ignorant little tart beneath the veneer.
Have you seen Magic Moments, Miss Bedford?
No.
Could you move that?
Sorry.
I had a scan today.
You can see his spine. I don't care if you can see the washing instructions on his underpants. Do the job. Not interested.
This is gorgeous powder, Miss Bedford. I don't know this brand. I have it specially blended for me in Vagina. Geneva.
What's the matter with you? Do you want to go to the lavatory?
Will you be having the television on at all?
When I've stuffed this penguin to my own satisfaction, possibly.
Ah, there you are. Nice to see you, ladies. And we have a Mrs. Maisie Stevenson, who's 92 years young today. Ah, there she is. Happy birthday to you, my love. She's sitting over here with her mum and dad. No, only kidding.
You're going to watch it, Vera? This is the programme that Aggie was going to be on if she hadn't have died.
And this is another story I tell in the book, when I was invited to the Emmys. And I wore a dress that was so tight, you could see me changing my mind. Yeah. The dress was so tight, Maeve, you could see me changing my mind.
Pat! Oh, you look fabulous. Was the flight okay? You're worn out. You'll have to give me your diary. I'm getting like an old washerwoman here.
What's all in the book?
Oh, that's great. I'll get my head combed out and I'll catch you on set later. It's a bundle of fun. Goes like a rocket. You look gorgeous.
She's very haggard.
Where are the ladies of the Kirby Preston Service Area Cafeteria serving staff? Oh, here you are. Well, you're the girls dishing up the curly sandwiches and the old burnt bangers, eh?
Wake up, Vera. Pat Bedford's on this. You like her, don't you?
Well, we're nearly ready to go. Just let me remind you one more time. It is a live show. We can't go back and do it again. So if you do get called out by Maeve, and this is a surprise-type show, lots of, we hope, nice surprises in store for one or two of you. If we do get called out, just come straight down. There'll be someone to show you the way. Watch your language. No effing and blinding, please. No alternative comedy. It's not nice these days.
So we think they haven't seen each other for 27 years.
Yeah. Oh, they don't look alike, by the way.
Oh, damn, that would have been nice, wouldn't it? And they're moving that autocue nearer, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you say this? Mottershed?
No, Mottershed, I think.
Mottershed?
Mottershed.
Margaret Mottershed. Yeah, OK. Mottershed, Mottershed. Oh, God, what's first now? Oh, the puppy.
What's this? This is never wildlife of the Kalahari.
The girls from work are in the audience.
Don't handle that. It's all over a lavatory cleaner now.
Do you keep all your American stars waiting in corridors? Is this how Bob Hope would be treated, or Shirley MacLaine? I am the biggest soap star on American television. Do you know what I was doing last night? I was duetting in harmony with Liza Minnelli and Macaulay Culkin.
Look, I am sorry, but it's unavoidable.
No, what's your name?
Daisy.
No, Daisy, it is not unavoidable. There is never a good reason for maltreating a top-rated celebrity, and the sooner you get a grip on that factum, the more likely you'll do so. Water!
Thank you. Wasn't that lovely? And Harry not only gets the puppy, but all that lovely dog food. Now, we've had some extraordinary reunions on this programme, but I think you're going to find this one is extra special. It concerns two people. One of the ladies in question thinks she's just here for a night out with the girls. The girls of the Kirby Preston Motorway Service Area Cafeteria. Yes, step into the limelight. This is your magic moment, Margaret Mottershed. Now, tell us who this is, Margaret.
My Auntie Aggie. She lived next door.
She lived next door to you and your sister. And she looked after you and minded you, whatever. Well, she was a big fan of the programme. And she had a bit of a story to tell about you and your sister. We were hoping she'd come and tell us in the studios, but she's dead, unfortunately. But anyway. Oh, look, there you are now. You're the little one, yes? Love those old woolly dresses, don't you? And who's the big girl?
My sister Pat.
Patricia Theresa Mary Mottershed. So there's you and your sister.
In 1 second now, I promise. As soon as I get to a telephone, you're fired.
Now, Pat and your mum didn't get on too well. Had a bit of a row, usual thing. And off Pat heads, bright lights and all, whatever. And you were what, about 10 at the time? And you totally lost touch. You've never seen her from that day to this. It's a common enough tale on Magic Moments. Let's take a closer look at that naughty runaway sister, Pat.
You're very fortunate I'm a consummate professional.
Nothing is as simple
Mirror.
as yes. Okay, so that's Pat. Patricia Theresa Mary Mottershed. And even there's a bit of a glint in the eye, I would say. Then I would, wouldn't I? I know what's coming next. See anybody you recognise? How about this? Recognise her now?
It's not.
Yes, Margaret Mottershed, motorway waitress, the sister you haven't seen for 27 years. Now one of the highest paid actresses in American television. A very special magic moment. Here she is, from Glamour, the glamorous Patricia Bedford. I know she's here because I saw her around the back when I was in the toilet. Come and meet your sister, Patricia Bedford. Isn't that our best one yet? Well, they've an awful lot of catching up to do, which we'll find out all about next week. Meanwhile, back in a couple of minutes with some more magic moments.
We're off the air, folks.
Pat? I'm sorry, would you excuse me for a moment?
Did you know you bugger?
No. I thought you were getting a prize for chip frying or something.
Well, what now? Is there a do?
Oh, yeah, there must be. We can't all. Look, can you get them back on the coach just for now, and I'll go round and ask?
All right.
Well, you'd have to go a long way to beat that one. Did you see their faces? That Margaret? I thought, please, nobody die. Oh, God, give us a drink. Hi, Billy. Oh, just head and shoulders tonight. I'll never get my shoes back on. It's pity I'm too grand to soak them in a bucket. Get the cling film off and let me at the chicken legs. Now, what's Pat having? Where is Pat?
Oh, golly, I'm sorry. You see, his back is right on my bladder. 2 ticks.
Come on, Vera. Come in for Coco.
It was my Pat. My Pat.
What you say, Vera?
That was her. I recognise her now. It's my little girl.
Hi! I didn't know everybody had gone. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. My sister being the one in Glamour, I'm gobsmacked, me.
Come down here.
Because you gave me such a funny look before. I had this horrible feeling, she didn't want me to be here.
I don't.
Pardon?
I don't want to talk to you.
Why not?
I don't want this. I'm doing a book. I'm here to plug a book.
What have I to do then?
How did you get here?
We came on a coach.
Fine. Go and get on it. I'll deal with everything else.
Do you not want to know about me?
No, I don't want to know.
Have I just to go then?
What's happening?
You tell me. Margaret's round the back somewhere. They wouldn't let me through.
Shall we on a bit for her?
Oh, we can't wait long. Hi, coming out for a night?
Do you know where the coach would be?
The coach?
We all came in a coach. I don't want them to leave without me.
No, you're staying with Pat tonight. Well, for as long as you...
Is that what Pat wants?
Oh, yes. I'm sure. She must be thrilled. Come on, you're missing the party.
Could my friends come? Would that be all right?
Oh, gosh, yes. Ask for hospitality. I'll see you there.
I'll go and get them then.
I get letters from people like that all the time. They're my sister, they're my mother. I'm glamorous, attractive, I've enough sexual charisma to open a factory. She's fat, northern and working class. Of course she wants to be my sister. I absolutely sympathise. Life is very tough for these northern women. I did a cameo in a Barbara Taylor Bradford. It's heartbreaking. Anyway, she's gone. No harm done. If we can just get that bit edited out, keep in the book interview and ooh la la.
No, she's still here. She's coming up to the party with her friends from the motorway.
Pat! Pat! I said, didn't I? Her and that sister of hers will be having a good old natter somewhere, catching up on the old times. What a story! We had some trouble digging it up. You're as close as a clam with the old personal info. Now, where's the Margaret woman?
I'll just get Claire to fetch her.
Excuse me,
that
one
dog.
moment.
Wasn't that sweet?
You must stop her coming in here. Cutie, give her this and get her to go.
What should I say?
She was awfully thrilled. I thought she seemed terribly nice. Take it and do it.
Roger! Hello, darling.
We don't serve you.
No, I'm just... I like your till. I didn't know where anybody was. I was just thinking this probably ain't the right place, is it?
I've just had a wee word with Pat.
The coach went.
She just wondered if I could
You
give
see,
you this.
I've no way of getting home now.
Right.
So what about staying with Pat? Is that still on? Well, otherwise I'm a bit lumbered.
No, that's
Because I don't know the setup. I don't know Pat. I've not seen her since I was 10. There's not much in it for her, me turning up.
No. I'm afraid there's been somewhat of a virago.
What?
Virago.
Fandango? Facade?
Like the sister thing.
Oh, the magic moment.
The part where you brought the sister on. I was wondering how much of an upheaval would it be to edit that part out.
Take your bit out?
Yeah.
No problem. If we'll give you the whole thing. Daisy would have sent you a tape anyway.
Yeah, thank you, but no, I mean, take that part out of the programme altogether, not show it.
Oh. Well, it's a nice idea. There's a lot I'd like to go back and do again.
So you could?
The nice thing about it being live is we don't have to worry about it. It's over.
It's live? It's already been out?
We went live in '92. You have been away a long time. Margaret, for heaven's sake, come and get yourself outside a glass of champagne before it all goes. Let's have a toast to sisters. Sisters.
I want everything unpacked, and the Chanel, the Saint Laurent, and the Issey Miyake pressed immediately. Comprehended? Bring them back the second the work is completed. As an icon, I'm very vulnerable. I don't wish my under or outerwear to be a target for perverts' unbelief. Yes? See? Oui, oui. That lamp lit. That one dimmed. TV to CNN. 4 ounces of freshly squeezed organic grape juice, skinless chicken on granary, no animal fat, and an herb tea.
Anything else I can do to help, Miss Bedford?
No. Claire, drapes, clothes. You. Put that in the bathroom, and everyone else can leave now.
I'll show you to your room.
Well. Sorry? Thanks to your umbilical incompetence, I, sexy yet vulnerable, and I'm quoting from Harper's here, I, Pat Bedford of Glamour, have been exposed on nationwide television as having some dubious connection with an overweight northern waitress with all the sophisticated allure of an airline salad. I, who came 6th in the world's most envied bottom poll, 1992, just 2 below Claudia Schiffer, have now been publicly linked with a woman whose buttocks practically skim the carpet.
Yes, but I think she's so nice and she's having such a lovely time.
I gave you £50 to give her and tell her to leave. Did you give it to her? No. Did she leave? No. Have I had the money back? No.
Yes, but I kept thinking, if my baby had a sister, and if they got separated, and if somebody gave my baby £50 not to see my other baby...
Yes, and if I had a penis and a hairy chest, I could play Hamlet, King Lear, and Robin, Prince of Thieves. I can't afford to have her here. You know Glamour's dropped down from the top spot. Any hint of a scandal, and it'll be off the air. Or worse still, on the air, without me. I'm Valerie, Lady Charlson. I'm Knightsbridge. I'm grooming. I'm camisoles. I can't be seen to have a blood relative with a Lancashire accent and a perm you could go trick-or-treating in.
Yes, but I don't think she...
It looks wrong. It's not me. Oh. Come early and help me get rid of her. Before the press call.
OK. I'll get a cab. I think she's so nice.
Do you knock or not? I didn't know. They don't tell you that one, do they, in magazines? Do you knock on hotel door of famous sister you haven't seen for 27 years? Or do you not knock? Blooming heck thought of this. I mean, what is it like? There's potpourri on the top of the toilet in there. That would be £4 in the shop. Even on the market, that would be £4. And the pillars on the bed, 6 pillars this thick. They make mine look like green crackers. Sorry, I'm going on. It's the champagne. I can never see why they went on about it before.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, sorry. I'm worn out and I've only come on motorway. I can't really phone Bella now, can I? I'll phone him at work tomorrow.
Don't phone anybody.
Oh, fair enough. I'll get to bed then as well. Are them shower caps free, do you know?
Yes, it's all free.
Oh, terrific. Night then. Oh, the only thing is, because I didn't know I was coming, I've no pants.
Pants?
Clean pants for tomorrow. Tights I can rinse through, but... Oh, Tar.
I have to go to bed.
Don't worry about what you said to me before. About wanting me to go. I'd only come to watch the show. I wasn't expecting blooming sister to come crawling out the woodwork. I want that through myself, to tell you the honest truth. I was thinking, oh, blimey, last time I saw her, she smacked me across the face. Do you remember?
No.
I really must. Oh, what time's breakfast? What time are we to be down by?
Come on.
Oh, it's you. Wasn't Margaret been dropped off here? Was that not the arrangement?
Didn't you see it?
No. My mother wanted the wildlife.
Yes. Well, she's Pat Bedford's sister, seemingly.
Sorry?
Heir of glamour, Valerie, Lady Charleston. Oh, come on. She's in every paper out.
I can't read, so I'm not hot on the names. Face is fine.
Look, I'm Matt Lackard, all right. All I know is she's teamed up with Pat Bedford and we haven't had a word from her. She stayed up London.
Oh. Was there no message for me?
Not for you, me, anybody. So, we'll see. Night.
Yeah, these are nice. I'll take these.
Oh, cheers. I'm around all weekend if you want any more.
She cancelled my interview. I thought it was worth a try. Any sign of the sister?
No, neither of them. She's not taking any calls.
Well, this is all jolly intriguing. Very nice for little Stella's book.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Dench. It's Margaret here. Margaret Mottershed. Look, I tried to get hold of Jim at work, but could you give him a message for me? Could you say I'm sorry about last night and it got too late to phone and I don't know what I have to do here, but I'll be home as soon as I can. I don't think I'll be staying very long. I don't think Pat... Well, I miss him loads, tell him, and I'll come home soon. Can you pass that on, please? Bye.
Was that Margaret? Is she having a nice time?
You're Auntie Ivy, wanting wool. Your label's out on your vest.
Hiya. The girl who brought my coffee said you got more journalists outside than Jose Carreras. Can't be bad.
I'm waiting for Claire. She has my bag, and then I will write you a cheque.
Pardon?
Just a one-off payment. This won't be a regular thing.
Sorry, you've lost me.
So, a one-off payment. You sign this. It's just to say, we're not related. I haven't got a sister. You have no claim on Pat Bedford Inc. That's my company.
You're not signing this.
What?
You have got a sister. I am your sister. You know I am. You recognised me straight away, didn't you?
You don't have to sign it until Claire brings the cheque. I'm not trying to be unreasonable.
I don't want the cheque. I haven't got a bank account anyway. Look, I had a surprise last night as well, you know. I didn't want to stay. I could have been on a coach last night having a laugh. I could have been at work this morning, not stuck in a room all on my own eating croissants, which I don't even like.
Fine, go back. But don't go out the front.
Oh, why? Because of the journalists?
They twist things.
There's nothing too twist about me. Met up with long-lost sister. Long-lost sister didn't want to know. Went home.
There's probably a back way through the kitchens.
Oh, well, I feel very comfy there then, won't I? It's very me as kitchens. Oh, here's your pants. Don't worry. I didn't wear them. I washed mine and put them on the towel rail.
Have them.
Oh, no, thanks. I don't want anything of yours.
Morning! This is John, Mike and Sarah. They're doing the Magic Moments follow-up film. Did I mention it?
No.
No. They'll be following you and Margaret round all day. Loads of fun things planned. So, what should we do? A little bit of filming in here?
This is a press conference, right, and the press are wanting to know about Pat's book and me and what I do and all of that, and so far I'm having a wonderful time. Margaret Watershed, the Regent Hotel, Marylebone, London, England, the world.
I have chips, I have chocolate, I pig out, but I always have my mangoes. It's enzymes, all very potent and above hand.
Margaret, how have your friends on the motorway taken to all this?
Oh, I haven't had a chance to speak to them yet. Not even got hold of my boyfriend yet.
Yeah, he's a lab cleaner, isn't he, dear? How do you think he'll take to the Californian lifestyle?
Oh, he'd probably hate it. No, I don't know. He can't read, so new places are difficult. I'd like it, though, given the chance.
Planning to visit family and friends up north while you're here, Pat?
No, it's a very crammed schedule, unfortunately.
So your mother won't be expecting a visit?
I'm afraid she's no longer with us. But I'm sure she's looking down from somewhere. Dear old Vera. I'm sorry, can we leave it there? It's rather upsetting.
I had a little phone call yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
There's a Vera in an old folks' home in Pat's hometown.
Come on, it's not sweet, you know. I get messages as well, isn't it?
Yes. Now we're talking. Now that's
Well, Pat, LA sounds wonderful.
Oh, darling, you'll adore it. And with all your gorgeous, down-to-earth northern charm, they will adore you. Okay?
Yeah, it's lovely. Cut it there.
The thing is, Stella, we haven't heard a thing since she got off the coach. I mean, how difficult is it to pick up a phone? Apart from her being a maid, ho-ho, I've got rosters to organise. I mean, there's people queuing up here to do shift work. Do I hold it open, or what?
Very difficult for you. Now, where can I find Jim?
You see, she's never phoned Stella. No consideration for Jim's feelings. Well, it smacks very casual. Have an Easter Bakewell.
No, I'm full of... what was it? Bap?
To be fair,
I'm talking, thank you. Because Jim's illiterate, we make no bones over it. You see, there was no dyslexia in those days. You sat at the back with Raffia.
You must feel a little bit sore over this.
well, obviously I would like to talk to Margaret on a face-to-face basis.
Now, you're a lab cleaner, aren't you? Could we do a few shots with the lavatory? Would there be one indoors, or...?
It was terrible for Argo with a relative from hell is actually rather a bonus. Yeah, quite. Chicken, polly, pulente, small portion, no skin, and 9 grapes. I mean, who needs 8 Vietnamese babies when you can have a lumpy old short order waitress for 1 week only? Oh, no. Milk it for all it's worth this week, then I'll go home and she can take a flying... Yes, quite. At a deep fat fryer. Oh, she's horrendous. The perm, the funny voice. It's real Tracy Ullman time. Yes, I'm talking.
I'm here. You'll know that word. Margaret.
Yeah.
It's bye-bye motorway, hello LA, she laughed. There is nothing and no one to keep me here. Meeting up with Pat again has been a real godsend.
Meeting Pat again has been a godsend. The job's rubbish. It's hey, hey, LA for me.
Pat Bedford, what have you got for me?
Well, a lot of the old files were fire damaged, but I've got her old address, school, a few bits and bobs, and the address of her mother's nursing home's in there.
Oh, thanks, darling. Oh, and did you dig out any local scandals?
Aye?
Well, if we've got to be in the bloody north, darling, I might as well get a column or two out of it.
Well, there's the man who kept the dog in the dark, we know.
No dogs. Done dogs to death.
There's the baby boom faulty condom thing.
Mm.
Oh, this Spanish villa thing's a big thing around here. A local couple built an apartment complex over a chemical dump. Nobody can get their money back, and lots of old folks have lost their life savings.
Oh, well, give me the files, I'll have a look through.
I think I might go for a walk or something. We're not doing anything till this afternoon, are we?
No. Would you have your neck done if you were me?
If I were you, I'd have a personality transplant.
So do this every day. I think it actually stops it from sagging. Bit late for you.
Are we in the papers?
Every single one. Look, my legs on this one are just gorgeous.
Jim gets this paper. Well, his mum reads it to him. What's this? I never said the job was rubbish. They made half of this up. That's Bella. They've been talking to Bella.
I have no reason to keep the job open. Margaret's no loss, quite frankly. She's too slow for fast food. I never said that. They've picked that bit out in big letters.
Too slow for fast food.
Now that's not fair.
Shall I read it for you, what they say about you again?
No.
Lavatory attendant Jim, who has learning difficulties. Oh, that's nice.
Is there a phone number?
A phone number? In the paper? For Pat Bedford? She'd be inundated with trouser fumblers. Remember what happened to Mrs. Anglesey in the post office window? And she was only trying to sell a divan.
Does it say where they're staying?
Regent Hotel, Marylebone Road.
What road?
Marylebone. Mary Lee Bone.
Marylebone.
Where are you off to now?
There. Marylebone Road. You've got Ivy coming. I'll be back in time to open the corn beak. Please, Mum, all right?
I'll go straight to the coach station. I'll go to Jim's first. No, Bella's first. See, they don't even have to give you notice now. We're all on these funny shift contracts.
But it's the little telly thing this afternoon.
Well, I can't do it.
It's television.
Well, this is my job. I have a life too, you know. I might just be a waitress with a perm and a funny voice, but I can remember when you were a waitress with the same voice and you were pretty pleased with yourself to be one.
I'll call Claire. And she can call Jim, is it? And Bella. She'll smooth the whole thing over.
Oh, don't be so flipping thick. What's Claire got to do with Bella? Just because you can't exist without Claire. Even the Queen carries her own handbag, you know.
Stay a couple more days. It's Hello Magazine on Monday afternoon. Hampstead Heath, remember? The 8-page spread with the leopard skin leggings. Go on.
Oh, thought you were going to say please then. That would be worth a front page picture.
Please?
Oh, come on. I might be daft, but I'm not stupid. You had me halfway out through the kitchens yesterday morning, a film crew come on the doorstep, then suddenly I'm our delicious Margaret with my lovely northern charm.
That's show business. Suit yourself. can have a virus and fly back early.
Right. No harm done then.
Want a memento of your 15 minutes of fame? It's an Andy Warhol quote. You won't have heard of him. Wasn't very big in catering.
What's the matter?
This. What? Vera. Little paragraph about Vera.
What?
She's in a nursing home up there.
Well, I never thought she was dead.
No, but they'll find her.
Who?
Well, any of them. Stella Kincaid. She was there yesterday. I'm sure she's trying to get something on me.
She's only an old woman, Vera. Where's the harm?
They'd see her. They'd see her. Then they'd see me. They'd think it was like her. I hate her.
She might not even want to talk to them.
Oh, come on. They pay thousands. Don't you think she'd talk? The woman who did it standing up for 10 Bensons.
And lying down for 20.
It would finish me. A photo this size. Some stinking old biddy in a crocheted blanket watching the test card. Glamour star's mother in council home hell, and that's before they've heard her side of the story. I have to find her. I have to find her before they do.
And what, ask her not to say anything?
Pay her not to say anything. When did she ever do anything for nothing? Not for me. Do you remember how she was?
I remember all of it.
I'll call Claire. Oh, God, I can't go crawling around in that huge limo. Not round there. Will you come with me?
God, I don't want to see her.
I don't know which nursing home. I don't know her surname. People know me. I can't go around asking questions.
Wear a wig. Take Claire.
I daren't go on my own.
Is this real or what?
Yeah. Please.
All right.
I don't know whether it's worth waiting for Claire anyway. She's fannied about with her nipple shells and her maternity knicker. Claire! Cancel the television. I don't know about tomorrow yet. Look, we'll go now. You follow us up with the bags and meet us... Oh, shut up! Stella Kincaid went north yesterday. What? What's the biggest hotel?
Kirby Arms, I suppose.
Meet us in the Kirby Arms this evening. Don't book me in, I'll be incognito.
Your car is outside, Miss Bedford. The keys are in.
Kirby Arms. Used to drink port and lemon in there.
I was having a baby once. It never went the full. They probably have more equipment now. Funny year. Gary died in the March. And then I lost her in the... Well, it's about now.
Were you married then?
Yeah. He had an accident at work. I was going to get compensation for some reason why I didn't.
I don't know why people have children.
Do you not have any?
No. And my friends don't have any, and my dogs don't have any. All very civilised.
Hello. I'm looking for an old school pal of mine. Pat Margaret?
Excuse me, sir.
Can't you read?
No.
Miss Wellesley, Mr. Bedford's car's on the forecourt, madam. The driver's waiting, the bags are in.
Oh, good. I'll be 2 ticks. I absolutely have to spend a penny. Pregnant.
Pregnant at 15. Mind you, with a mother like that.
So you knew Vera?
Everybody knew Vera. Curtains drawn in the afternoon, and she wasn't watching Wimbledon. Hang on.
Really?
We were surprised Pat didn't fall pregnant sooner. Our John took this. Now that's Vera.
Can I borrow this? What did Pat have? An abortion?
Oh, no, you couldn't get abortions round here then. You didn't get Moseley till last year.
Could you pass that on to the switchboard? That's the number, and that's any messages for Miss Bedford, me, or Miss Mottershed. Thank you.
Sorry, did you say Mottershed?
Yes.
You're not like a friend of Margaret's, are you?
Well, I'm working for Miss Bedford while she's over here.
I've just, driven down to see Margaret.
Oh, are you Jim? Oh, ghastly. They've gone north. They went north this morning. You've just come down, they've gone up. Oh, what a calamity. What can I do?
Oh, not to worry. I'll drive back up and track her down.
Oh, what a bind.
Must have been grim, mustn't it?
Yeah. What now?
Red line? Do you have to fiddle with your testicles the entire time?
It's much cosier this way, isn't it? I can keep you company, read the road signs, and we can have a jolly good old chin wag.
Fair enough.
Though I must warn you, since week 17 I've had the most ghastly wind. Real stinkers.
That's not it. That's the unmarried mother's home. Do you remember? We used to see them mopping the front steps.
She never sees nobody normally. It's second lot today.
Right, so she's just through there, up them stairs in gladioli, just past Hyacinth. John, go and sniff that mince for me.
I'm looking for Vera.
You won't get any sense out of her.
Mum? Mum? It's Margaret, Mum.
I'm not your mum. My girl's Julie Andrews. Beautiful Julie. The hills are alive
It's
with
not
the
her.
sound of music. La la, la la.
Even before she turned round, I was thinking it isn't her. It just wasn't like Vera.
Where is she then, really? Gotta find her. Gotta take it all away from me again.
You managed to get any sense out of her? Well, she's semi-barking most of the time. She was Pat Bedford's mother all last week, and that one even got in papers. It's all right.
I've never really come across this PA job before.
Well, a lot of it's very basic in this case. Get Pat to the right place at the right time with the right bag. Oh, I'll turn off next.
But she's driven up with it herself today. The luggage.
It's in the limo. I've left it all behind. Oh, Crikey, Moses!
Come on.
I don't have much money left, you know.
Well, as soon as I get my bag off Claire.
Billy, where's the photo album?
Are you back on Vera?
No, this is the Spanish villa hoo-ha. Look, you drive. I've just seen the most extraordinary thing.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I've been so stupid. It's my hormones, you see. My memory's complete. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to get Pat's things to the Kirby Arms this evening.
Well, the car you were going to come in. Could you not ask it to come up with the bags like?
Inspiration. Genius. Of course. I'll call the hotel. Could I wait for them here? Would you mind? Oh, thank you. Oh, what a lovely smell. It's lavender.
Well, it's actually urine disinfectant. Jim brings it from work.
Oh, dear. I never cried before I was pregnant. It must be the hormones.
Yeah, well, it will be. You know, I knew a woman who ate luncheon meat all the 9 months.
Was the baby all right?
Well, it was then. It ended up selling insurance in Chorlton. There was no saying.
Then these villas came up and we thought, well, one for us and one to rent out. We've lost everything, basically. My wife can't go out. I don't think she'll ever recover. Worked all my life. We both have. And there doesn't seem to be any redress at all. I mean, I went round to their house, just to reason with them, like, but it's all dogs and gates. You've no chance.
Is that really all the cash you've got on you?
I bought everything today, and I need most of that for rent.
Rent?
I rent a bed sitter.
Oh. I'd imagined a little terrace or a semi.
No, had you? It's a pity I live in real life and not your imagination.
Oh, bloody hell.
What?
You shove it all away. Move on, grow up, cut your hair, and it's all there waiting, isn't it? Waiting to be dealt with.
I don't really know what you mean.
Look, get a taxi and find Bella. At least put that bit of it right. I'll get the cash biked over to you as soon as I can. Where is she? Couldn't have just got away. People don't.
You did.
Everybody knows me. Why did she never try to find me?
She can't have wanted to. She can't have wanted to find either of us.
Are you sure this is all right waiting here for the bags? I thought it was safer.
Oh, that's all right. You see, I like Jim to be exposed to different kinds of women. I mean, Margaret is all right in a way, but she's not upwardly mobile. Now, you see, I have a dear friend who would take him on pronto. She's very high up in gum hygiene. It's a bit depressive, you know, but as I say to Jim, you don't want to be enjoying yourself all the time. Is it kicking? You know, Jim did that. I just feed him my kidneys from the end of the July. And in the event, he was all placenta. Well, we had to put him in a Gollywooks pullover. We did. We pulled him through. I mean, it was the end of it for me. Oh, as I said to my husband, it's twin beds and a budgery car.
Mrs. McIntyre? Could you let me in, please? My name is Stella Kincaid. You may have read my column. And I've got £5,000 in cash in my handbag.
Let's start again. Has a Claire Wellesley checked in or left a message?
No.
Right. I would like a suite for me and a single for Miss Wellesley.
Can I trouble you for 2 forms of ID?
My face is my ID.
I'm afraid we don't accept faces.
My cards are coming with Miss Wellesley.
I'm fully comprehensive, re that. It's just with you having no cash and no credit cards, and given that we in the leisure industry have had our fingers fairly badly burned on this one.
I am Patricia Bedford.
Yes, but notwithstanding, I do have to adhere to the procedure. This is laid down that we adhere to the procedure.
Fetch the manager. I don't believe this. ID. We were both plastered all over the Sunday papers this morning.
I know how you'd feel, love.
Hey, look, it's her from Glamour.
Valerie, Lady Charleston. You were in a right quandary last week, weren't you?
Give up on the publishing.
She didn't know whether to expand on the publishing side.
Oh, give it all, oh, give it all. Oh,
because Brent loves
He does. He does love you.
He's never told her. He's only told Malcolm Halliday in the locker room.
That's what she can't decide. Don't hassle me, Brent. Glamour magazine needs me. And right at this moment in time, I just don't know. Glamour, bumpa bumpa bum, glamour.
See? I don't need cash. I don't need ID. Those are my ID. The great, wonderful, warm, caring British public.
As Emma Louise may have mentioned, we do have to adhere to a procedure.
I don't care if you have to adhere to a baboon's bumhole. In fact, compared to this rancid pile of oldie-worldy knickknacks, a primate's backside begins to look like the epitome of gracious living.
Could we perhaps not wait until our friend arrives with Pat's handbag?
While I have no objection to you sitting in the public areas, madam, I'm afraid your companion fails to meet the requirements of our dress code.
What?
She's got this guest room and a shower and those curtains. What are they? Whooshed? Rooshed? She did say no any time, but... Bella, did you read the papers this morning?
Yes, I did. We all did. Very interesting to hear you've no friends and the job's rubbish. So I didn't bother putting you on next week's roster.
The thing is, they make it up virtually.
Do they, virtually? So, you're not her sister, and you're not off to Cali bloody phone here?
I didn't say it. I came round to tell you that, and to just say, is there any way Pat could have a bed for the night?
Not interested, sorry. I pity you, frankly. I had you down as genuine. I organised that coach trip, I made sure you were on that coach, and you couldn't be fagged to find me to come and say bye-bye.
Now, hang on.
Could you take your hand off my paintwork, please? I'm not impressed with celebrities, actually. And from what I've read, they're thinking of taking that glamour off. So you'll just be another ex-has-been. Frankly, I'm amazed your bosses let you dress like that. Don't you pay for that in LA? But round here, they're going for $10.99.
Bloody cheek. Cost 12 quid. Fibroids? Like baked potatoes.
He's got all the bags, no problem. So whenever you're ready, he'll take you round to the hotel.
Oh, that's marvellous. I'll just nip to the loo and then you must let me reimburse you for the tea.
Not to worry.
Don't stop her. With her bladder, she's cost me £3.50 pick already.
I'll see she gets to the hotel all right, shall I?
Will Margaret be there? Is that the scheme? Well, if I were you, I would think of it hard and sharp before you get convoluted with her again. Because she's playing you for a giddy kipper. And she's laughing at you now with that sister of hers.
If she's there, I want to talk to her.
Well, the chain goes on at the usual time.
I'll go put the fire on. It'll warm up in a minute.
Don't you have a fridge?
There is a fridge. I wouldn't leave anything in it. It's off, sorry. Got some powdered.
What I could really do with some food.
I don't think I've got much in. Jim usually texts me Saturday, do a big shop. Well, he did.
Look, that's okay. Shall I cook you my favourite thing? It's really simple. Just need virgin olive oil, any pasta, beef tomatoes, fresh basil we can manage without, dried herbs then, and an avocado.
That's what I've got. Does that count as pasta? Tin spaghetti? I don't have the things you have. I don't have 3 houses and a swimming pool and an open top.
Mercedes.
This is me. This is where I live. And it's not nice. And I know I spent all yesterday saying I wasn't jealous and I was just glad to see you and I was happy living the way I do. Well, I'm not. I don't want to be like this. I want what you've got.
Then work for it. You've no idea what I had to do to get where I am now. Do something.
What can I do? I can't do anything. I wanted a house and a husband and a baby. Well, I told you what. You could do something. I couldn't do anything. I'm not clever. I couldn't be a manageress. I don't know how to earn any more money. Other people have husbands. Can't buy a house. I'd have loved a little house, not a room where they come in when you're not here and look in your things. You had something.
Yes, I did.
You should have helped me.
What?
Why did you leave me?
That is not what happened.
It is what happened. You went. I was 11. She got done again.
Suspended sentence?
No, the real thing. It wasn't for long, but she never really got it together after that. I was just sort of fostered about. It wasn't that bad, but I just used to think you might turn up, you know. Sports car, trouser suit, this kid rubbish. My bell never rings. Where did you get this?
Well, it's from Claire. Could you give it to Pat? Is she with you, Pat?
How do you know, Pat? I mean, Claire.
I gave her a lift from London. I got to see you. Only you'd already come here.
Well, hello.
Hello.
I did phone loads of times. Oh, that bloody cardigan.
Liz, what's up with it?
Oh, nothing. Just sick of seeing it, that's all. Typical, this, innit? Missed you like mad since Friday. Done a million exciting things. Just wanted to come back and see you, and now...
What, you wishing you hadn't?
Oh, I don't know. It's not as if Pat was happy either, and she's got everything. It's just nice to feel something was happening. You and me, nothing's happening.
I'm not with you.
Oh, it's just been a funny day, that's all. Look, come in and meet Pat. I feel like I've been wrong-footed all weekend because she doesn't know anything about me and what I've got. Just feeling funny tonight. Come in for a bit, eh?
Well, it's just...
What?
Well, my mum will be putting the chain on quite soon.
Phone her! Shove the door in! How long can we piddle along like this? You can't open a sardine, she can't unscrew a hot water bottle. I want something. I want you to come in and meet my sister. My family. I've never asked you for anything. Money, a baby. We should be able to ask each other for things. I want us to be together, but I can't always be accommodating everybody. Jim!
I'll go and phone Auntie Ivy.
Oh, I'm tired of this. I knew she chose your underpants and took the peel out your marmalade, but I'm tired of it. That's it. That's us done. She's done it. I give in. Oh. Claire's at the hotel. That was Jim with your handbag for some reason. We've had a row and I've finished with him.
You see, she's only thinking of me, my mother.
No, that's not true.
Eh?
No, she's thinking of herself, which is fine and jolly sensible, as long as you do too. What have I had? One orange juice.
Mad. Pat's not going to track down the old mum, is she?
No.
I mean, we had a real stroke of luck there. We were way off beam. No, we have got to get Pat to Vera's.
Yeah, well, that's going to be the photo, isn't it?
Jim, could you see Pat gets this?
Pardon?
Just a note from a fan. No need to mention me. Night night.
Pat? Why didn't you take me with you? I were right tall, I could have passed for 14.
Did she say I ran away? She chucked me out. I was pregnant.
Did you have it?
Yeah, I did. Took bloody hours. No painkillers, just those awful women coming in and saying, it'll get worse before it gets better, Pat Mottershed. Never again.
You could have come back after.
I did. Hobbled back straight after. All soggy bra and sanitary towels. No one there. She was inside, I suppose. You and me couldn't have lived together. 10 and 15.
Whose was it, the baby?
Do you remember my Saturday job at that cafe, the Swiss Cottage, run by the only homosexual in northeast Lancashire? It was the boy who delivered the Pepsis I got pregnant with. He only did it once. He had a condom, couldn't get it on. Thought that bit at the end had to go on as well. Come on, I'm buying you dinner.
Don't tell me. A bacon sandwich, a donut and a Pepsi float.
Pay back Saturday.
Well, what can I get you?
32.
With a double fried bread.
Of course. Margaret phoned Claire. She shouldn't miss out on this.
You phone her, I'm choosing.
Cheeky.
There's your 32,
Oh,
Patricia. Egg,
lovely.
chips, peas, Margaret.
That's Claire's. Our Margaret doesn't like peas. Oh.
Yummy. This is such a treat, everyone. Chin chin.
Oh, chin chin.
None of it looks any different. You don't look any different.
I'm 63.
You never.
Well, I'm selling up. As soon as I find a buyer, quick way I can still smack the ketchup. That's my favourite.
Years in, yeah. Smack my ketchup in it, dear.
No, it's lovely. I'm very impressed with these chips. So.
Pete,
Hmm?
you don't know where my mother ended up, do you? Our mother.
The terrible Vera. Well, we used to see her hanging around the Red Lion. That's 20 years ago.
We've asked at the Red Lion.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Boiling water, somebody.
A note. This can't be right. Well, the note only said she'd be here this morning. It didn't say she lived here. She might be the cleaner.
She might run a mobile blowjob service. I don't want to see her.
You've got to.
This is making me sick.
She'll just be a little old lady. Come on.
Late for Mother's Day, aren't you?
Actually, we were hoping to visit your grave, but we're a bit early.
Suppose it were too good to last. You have to track me down eventually. Got to get your neck done, Pat. You can be in and out in 2 days.
You recognise Margaret?
Can't miss her. What do you do?
I work on the motorway in the cafeteria.
Your father won't much cop at anything either.
Have the press been here?
About the villas? They're in my name, but I haven't seen a penny.
No. What have you been saying about me?
Nothing. I don't know anything about you. I know you're on the telly, but we only watch the dog trials.
Didn't realise prostitution was so lucrative.
I don't think it is. I think you have to enjoy it to earn the big money. I didn't mind the sex, but I wasn't very good at talking to them.
Where did all this come from?
The pools?
Not the bloody pools.
That was the start, one of the bloody pools. Take no publicity, Caribbean cruise. Met my Robert, he couldn't believe it. Own teeth, a few bob, and I could do shorthand.
Lovely.
He's skipped off now, of course. Rat. Look, what do you want? I'm busy. If you pause out wanting money, forget it. It's all tied up and you're way down the line.
You've got a nerve.
Are you here to tell me that she doesn't want a few bob?
Why shouldn't she? This is your child. This is the little girl you left at 11 because you couldn't be fagged looking after her. She's not going to get what she wanted then. Love, care, a mother. We're 30 years too late with that one. Money's all you've got, isn't it? And she hasn't got any, so yes, I should think she does want a few bob.
Don't call me. No one barred you from tracking her down. You earn a decent living. I've seen you in the papers meeting Prince frigging Philip. You could have helped yourself, but you're like me.
That's right. I'm like you. I never had a father. I'm assuming her father wasn't my father. I just had you. Brought up the Vera way, what could I know? Housework stinks and black bras don't show the dirt. What else? Don't be warm, don't be kind, look after number one, stuff any other bugger who does different. You made me, you stupid cow, and you ballsed up.
Did I? Did I? Would you have got out if I hadn't shoved you out? You want to be warm, you want to be kind, fine. You end up slopping gravy for 80 quid a week. You ought to be thanking me for making you hard inside, because that is what pushed you on. That is what kept you going. There are a million bloody actresses out there, aren't there? Paying her? You should be paying me.
I don't want anything.
Of course you do. But we don't all get what we want, do we? I've done my share. 2 kids in a rotten council house, nosy neighbours, useless bloody husband smoking himself to death. Ah, what does it all matter now? We're just 3 middle-aged women getting through this sod of a life.
Oh, that will be a nice one. Vera, could we have you with the Panthers?
You can have me in a hammock with an instant whip. You're paying. Would you excuse me a moment? I must have a word with the bailiffs.
The note from the fan.
But I'm a huge fan, darling.
How much have you paid her?
Only 5. Not enough to leave the country, which is what she really wants to do. You wouldn't believe how many lives she's ruined.
Wouldn't we?
So your jigsaw's shaping up very nicely, Pat. Vera's jail sentence. Your nude modelling.
Oh, come on. That was a fashion shot.
And, of course, your baby. It's very easy to trace an adoption these days, you know.
Yes, I know. He traced me. He's a trainee physiotherapist in Winnipeg. Not such a good headline for you, is it? Pat Bedford's secret baby is a Canadian.
No, they're very bad news, the old Canadians.
Still, we've plenty to send me down the tubes without him.
This is really unfair, this. What's Pat ever done? Had a father who died. Had a mother who didn't know the meaning of the word because, sorry, Mum, sorry, but she was crap. But had a baby at 15, that's an accident, there's no shame. And anyway, it's fine, he's a physiotherapist thingy. Then she only goes on to become one of the biggest actresses in American television. I mean, what has she done wrong? You haven't, have you, our Pat?
You tell the networks. They're the ones who'll panic. How many patent places did Mia Farah do after she ran off with Frank Sinatra? She had to adopt 12 Vietnamese orphans just to earn a living.
Well, I don't know how you can live with yourself. But you're right in a way, Margaret. It is a marvellous story. Wouldn't take too much to make you almost sympathetic, Pat.
You'd do that, would you, Stella?
Well, I might. You tell me everything. Margaret tells me everything. Me? We got it all then, you see.
Thank you, love. Ciao.
This is Roseanne Barr with knobs on. Oprah Winfrey.
God, I'm thick.
We've got abuse, neglect, prostitution, missing sisters, lost babies, rags to riches. We're talking 12 weeks at #1 here. Film rights. Mini-series.
Who'd play Margaret?
Meryl Streep.
What about Vera, though?
You'd have to tie her down to an exclusive, otherwise she's a bit of a loose hypodermic.
Sorry to be so long. I was defrosting some kidneys.
Anyone we know?
Mum, did you ever love us? I don't think so. I don't think I knew what love was till I bred my first Afghan.
You see, what we really need is a happy ending.
Anne. Who's next? Ella. It's me next. It's me.
I never said the job was rubbish. I love the job.
Luke, I'm up to hearing the wrong. I am just one big arsehole at times. Everything in the papers were wrong. Job's here if you want it.
Well, I don't know. Can I take a week of my holiday to sort myself out?
Bella, we're out of chips.
Keep your acne on, Terminator. Have a fabulous week. You deserve it.
Jim's not around, is he?
Not turned up. That Cyrita's up in mad because she had to mop me urinals.
Jim, do you want to make it up or not?
Now, just a minute.
No conferring. If we're doing it, then we have to get a place, live together. None of this fannying about. We either go for it or it's finito.
There'll be no living together if I've anything to do with it.
You don't have anything to do with it. So button up or ship out. It's your fault they never learnt me to read and I could never get a qualification. Yes, you're on, Margaret. I've loved you since the first minute you gave me extra gravy. You've given me care and comfort and a wonderful sex life. Come
A sex life? You've had a sex life? Where have you had it?
on your bed.
Not on the eider down.
I beg your pardon. You can't promise to deliver them by Friday. Well, in that case, I can't promise to wear them for the Oscars, pose in them for Vogue magazine, or indeed patronise your tacky little third-rate operation on any future occasion. Good morning.
Yes. Please.
Yes, that's the heavy one. Claire, you check the bags in and I'll go to the VIP lounge with...
Right you are.
Can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, I think it's a brilliant wheeze. Jolly well done, you.
Wish Margaret would change her mind.
Would make the whole thing jollier, wouldn't it?
Oh, here.
Oh. Oh. Thank you. Safe journey. You too.
Come on. You could still come, you know. Book an extra seat for the makeup.
Nah. I know there's nought doing here, but what can we do? We have to give it a go.
Just quite fancied spending some time with someone who didn't think the sun shone out of my backside.
Oh, no, so it doesn't.
I'll need you to visit.
Bloody well will.
Bye.
Oh, hang on. What are them? It says in the letter. I'll see you.
Champagne, Miss Bedford.
Madam?
Just call me Vera. Cheers. Who's that then?
Well, that's Jackie Stallone, Sylvester's mother. And that's Elizabeth Taylor's mother. They're very big at the moment, celebrities' mums.
Are they really?
Thank you.